Hey guys, welcome to my channel, VeniLegiAmavi, which means I came, I read, I loved. I just wanted to talk to you guys about some of my favorite tropes. I know I've already done a least favorite tropes video, so I thought it'd be fun to do the flip side. So my first favorite trope is Little Red Fighting Hood. So this is kind of the idea that there's a small, seemingly weak and pitiful character who turns out to be a total fucking badass. It's not always a child, but often it is. This is kind of you know, like a twist on the classic Little Red Riding Hood. So that is by far one of my favorite styles of tropes, and I love it every time that I see it, and I think that it's underdone. So my favorite trope number 2, the unconventional weapon. So I'm talking like baseball bats, you're running with a bunch of supernatural characters, or a bunch of people who are badasses with swords or guns or whatever, and you're running in with a baseball bat, or in Rapunzel, how she's got her frying pan, cast iron frying pan. I love that shit. That is fantastic. And again, another thing that I'm just always really fond of seeing and think is kind of fun and creative. My third favorite trope is, and these are in no particular order, they're just I'm just listing them off. So my third would be the title drop. I love the title drop. The title drop is kind of what I live for. I just really love when you're reading a book and you get to that title drop, and you know that this is important. This line, this part of the book, this is substantial. I also love it in movies. I love it in everything. So, slightly unrelated topic, my boyfriend and I have this game that we play. It's called the question game. So we've been playing it since we first met each other, and what it is you take turns asking the other person a question. So if I ask you a question, I do not have to answer the question, and you're not allowed using that question again. But you have to answer. If you choose not to answer the question, that's fine, but it means that you have to fork up what's called a confession, which really just means you have to tell me something that you wouldn't ordinarily tell me. It's just kind of a fun little get to know you game that we've been playing for literally the entire time that we've known each other. And we both find it a really fun thing to do, and because it kind of lets you learn more about the other person and more about yourself, and also is a fun little what would I do, or oh, what is my favorite whatever. So yeah, I am going to issue a question for the question game to you, and that is, what would your title drop be at this point in your life? I guess during each stage of your life there's probably a different one, but if you were to think of one thing that would be your title drop, the thing that you say that kind of is a substantial part of you and a big deal, what would yours be? For example, my father was a logger for 25 years or something, and he drove a cat, so he built roads in the back roads of where we grew up. And my siblings and I, and Declan, actually, he's also in on the joke now, every time that my dad takes us out in the back roads, or we go to get a Christmas tree or whatever, and we're driving around the back roads, and my dad will constantly, he'll always, every time we go out, he'll have the title drop at least once. And his title drop is, I built these roads. Because anytime that I ever questioned his directions, anytime that we expressed concern about the road condition and how fast he was going, or anything like that, he would drop the title drop, I built these roads, as in, it's fine, I built them, I am obviously immune to them, or know everything about them. Which, to be fair, I've never seen him get into a car accident out there. Well, I've never seen him get into a car accident at all. And I've also never, he's never seems to go the wrong way. I don't know if he's just faking that and just eventually finds his way out again, because I'm not good enough with directions to know how we got into the first place, because it's a maze back there. But yeah, it's one of those things. So his title drop is I built these roads, and I personally think he should write an autobiography, and that's what the name should be. I built these roads. Back to the moment at hand. My question to you to answer in the comments, if you would like to, would be, what would your title drop be? Yeah, that's a question I've kind of been asking myself that I'm not sure if I have an answer to, but yeah, I'm curious about your guys' answers, because I feel sometimes it's easier to answer for other people in our lives rather than ourselves. Are there people in your life that you feel like have like a title drop like my dad? Or are you also like not really sure? What are your favorite tropes? Anyway, so I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I can't wait to hear your answers to the questions below. On that note, it was lovely to talk to you all, and until next time, bye!